It's nice.
It is.
If I get the Huron wins.
Yeah, you do other game, you do it long enough, absolutely.
Look, I agree with this. I mean, the announcer should get it. You just can't give it to the pre and post host or the engineers. Oh my God, I hope they're listening.
Oh, the oldest bit on the inside old bit, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I do think that you should get one because, especially for, high school games and high school teams, because you have an influence on those kids. And you're not there as much as the coaches,
right.
But they do look up to you. They listen to you. They get a chance to hear you, obviously, and as we did, announce their touchdowns, announce the game. And you're a part of that program. And everybody that's a part of the program should get it.
It was kind of like I was at Michigan, as you know, on Monday when we were interviewing Gaddis, and before I saw Donovan Edwards walking in, and he gave me a big hug and all that. So, you do feel really good about that.
I mean, that thing, I would wear it all the time. It may get you, pay you some dividends, because people won't look at the detail and they'll see it. And, he played.
Well, if I was single, I could,
I wish that we were on Twitch the entire time so that people could see what is that? Is that what you call it, your moves? Like you go and you sit down at the bar and you just kind of wiggle in there?
Shimmy shake? Play with this shimmy? All right, hold on. We got Akeem here on 97 on the ticket. What's up, Akeem?
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Good.
Listen, accept that ring and accept it proudly.
I do.
Like you guys just referenced, okay, Mason got a ring, and then for being a public address announcer. And then I was a bartender at Applebee's, and one day a guy came in, had on a Red Wings championship ring. So, I'm browsing, I look at the name, I look it up. He was an assistant trainer to the staff, and he had a ring. So if they offer it to you, yeah, go ahead, take it. No shame.
I got it.
You're part of the organization, man. Just kudos to you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Akeem. That's very nice. You can actually see what the ring looks like on Twitter.
They couldn't have done it without you, Stoney.
I will say this. Stoney may have led to a competitive advantage through his job for West Bloomfield, therefore resulting to the field over the years.
How is that? How?
Because of the environment you create.
Yeah, and school of choice. I mean, hey, really? West Bloomfield? Oh, Ron Bellamy's the coach? I didn't know that. Oh, let me look into this. Oh, maybe I'll go play there.
Oh, yes. Stoney's the public address announcer. I'm definitely going there.
Stoney's the PA announcer. I'm gonna go someplace else. I'm on the clock.
That creep that wiggles and creeps out.
That's right. All right. 97 on the ticket.
Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket, powered by Odyssey and presented by BetQL. Become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by YC Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by National Benefit Plans. Training camp getting underway in Traverse City for the Red Wings. Over 60 players ready to skate, show they deserve a spot on the team, and prove they're getting better. GM Steve Eisenman revealing that Tyler Bertuzzi is the only player on the team that is not vaccinated, which was his choice. That would prevent him from entering Canada for games. Stevie also tempering expectations when asked about wins and losses for the season.
I think we're making progress here. It may not necessarily relate into wins and losses. When we move younger players into the lineup, these young guys have to move in, take over the role. Doesn't mean you're better today. I hope it does, but it not necessarily works out that way.
The team is now under a week away from their first preseason matchup. As for the Lions, they put linebacker Jamie Collins on the trade block, according to multiple reports. He was absent from walkthroughs yesterday in Allen Park. Trey Flowers dealing with knee and shoulder issues and did not participate as well. Off day for the Tigers. They'll be back on the diamond Friday night against the Royals at home. And the Pistons and Michigan State basketball teams will hold open practices for fans in the opening days of October. The Spartan men's and women's teams will open practice on the 2nd, while the Pistons will do so at LCA on October 9th. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Chris Villar. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson Studio, Stoney and Jansen on 97.1 The Ticket.
Good morning, along with Greg Hargrave, the Governor Tom Milliken, Heather Park, and John Jansen. Stoney, good morning. Hopefully everybody stayed dry. Hopefully you have power.
And warm.
Yeah, a little chilly.
Yeah.
It's cold this morning.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Like I have a chill that I haven't had in 6 months.
John's loving it. He's laughing. But I agree with you, Tom. I woke up and just, I was so cold. Like, I'm busting out the turtleneck sweater because I was freezing.
Oh, it's absolutely perfect. We can wear our flannels, our sweaters, our jeans, our boots. We can wear whatever the hell we want. And it is a lovely, lovely day.
I will say this. I did have to walk the dogs in the rain yesterday, and I had a T-shirt on when I walked outside. It was a little too chilly for that. So the hoodie rotation started yesterday.
Yeah.
As you know, I wear tons of hoodies. So not today.
Look at the day, though. You're all dressed up.
Yeah.
And you wear the Seattle Kraken hoodie?
I will probably maybe on their opening day. Hopefully they'll play. Maybe the players. They play any team from Canada. They gave it a play. We'll get it.
He's gonna wear that Georgia hoodie the next big game they have.
Yeah, that's true.
Not this week.
I think next week they play Marcus.
Yeah, Sam Pittman's got him on.
Arkansas's gotten a lot better. Yes, indeed. On the program today, hopefully he has power. As of midnight, I don't think he did. As I saw a tweet from Mr. Winowski, one the only Mojo, who basically said something that was Friday.
It's unbelievable how much he...
Yes.
It's always been this way. Why doesn't he move?
I know. Well, that's what...
Easier said than done.
I know. He's lazy.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take down his Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he basically said, first he said, just look the DTE outage map and it's ugly. The answer appears most of Farmington Hills is in dark. No time set for power return. No crew scheduled yet. See. And he also wrote, it's dark and cold down here and oddly peaceful. Faint internet on a battery-dying laptop. No power, no yammering, no noise. Exact opposite of being around Angelique. That's their little jokes.
They got a little battle going on.
Yes, and our little, our buddy Matt Derry basically suggested, maybe time to say goodbye to this house, brother. Is that an option? Is
Yeah.
the tree still up on the back left corner of the TV room?
We had all the talking points.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel horrible. I really do. But
Besides, he's getting old. He needs to downsize.
yeah, it's like he only has that.
Did you say assisted living?
No.
Yeah, I mean, heck, he can't even stand up.
No, I won't go assisted living, obviously, but I think he should. I mean, I know he has such a
He
big
can't have
house.
the gym there, can he?
No.
I know his house is big, basically, because he has his big his relatives come like once a year. There's a huge extravaganza. There's like 20 of them stay in his house. But you know what? All the aggravation he has, probably get a hotel. He's going to do an apartment or a smaller house or something. God. Anyway,
Yeah.
we will talk to Wojo coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Also, we have some Lions tickets to give away, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Your chance to win a pair of tickets to the Miller Tap Room to see the Lions take on the Ravens on Sunday. And if you don't win, you can always stop by Capone's Sports Tavern in St. Clair Shores on Friday from 7 to 9 for another chance. Or for more info, go to 971theticket.com. Now you might ask, hey, Stoney, how the hell can I win these tickets? I mean, you can't have a quiz because you already have the 2 Grand Slam coming up at 7:25. Well, it's very simple. When you hear in this hour Dan Campbell say, Coach Harbaugh has done an unbelievable job, you'd be the fourth caller, and you will win the tickets.
Yeah.
To the Lions take on the Ravens.
Yesterday, that drop was created from, Dan Campbell. He was talking about John Harbaugh. But the second he said it, it was like, ding, 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 me and Greg.
And
Green light, drop used out of context in the future.
Hey, Rieger just texted me. He said, shouldn't it be the 7th caller? He said it was the 4th call for Harbaugh for no.
because it's the 7th year.
No, his number in Michigan.
It's number was 4.
Right. Rieger one time thought that his number was, or one time. Initially thought his number was number 7
I
in
didn't know.
college.
That was a great bit because what we did, we ended up saying, fine, I called him out for not being a real Michigan fan. And then we did the trivia thing. You were here, Stoney.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe somebody else was filling in. I guess it was Rieger. With Jamie back in about 4 years ago. So when he didn't know Harbaugh's jersey number, and this was still when Harbaugh was viewed as, yes, he's the guy. But so I called him out and said, you're not a real Michigan fan. So then we put together this trivia list, 10 questions, and he had to get 70% to pass, and he got 60. So he's a fake Michigan fan.
Especially somebody who grew up here being a Michigan fan, you should know basic history, right?
You know him. He always talks big, says he can do these things, and then he never delivers. I mean, that should be on his tombstone.
No follow, Jeff. No follow through Rieger. Something like that.
Yeah.
So we've got Wojo going to assisted living, and we already put Rieger in the ground.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
It's a rough day.
I know. That's what happens when the weather changes.
Second day of autumn.
And then now Gator's going to be pissed at you. If there's any chance in hell Gator's even up, because he hates the term autumn. Correct?
Well, he does, but it's like that technically is what it is. We call it fall, but a lot of people on your calendars or like at school yesterday, my kids said it was announced it was the second day of autumn, or it was the first day of autumn, obviously yesterday. And so I don't know if one is more right than the other, but why would he be upset about the term autumn?
I don't know. Maybe we had a bad experience with a stripper. I don't know. To me, it sounds like it's a stripper name to me. Autumn.
Why is fall the only one that has a different name? Or why is autumn the only one?
I don't know.
It's autumn.
Because people are like Gator. They don't just like the name autumn, I guess. I don't know. That's a great question. It's a great question. What's the etymology of the term fall? It must have to do from the leaves falling to the ground. And then you can go back, put the ladder up and put the
them all
leaves
back
back on the tree.
Hey, we don't call spring put up.
Yeah, exactly. You don't. You are correct, sir. One of the.
I don't know, but we had a beautiful day yesterday. I know it was raining and it was miserable outside, but we had our first fire in the fireplace last night.
Oh, nice.
And it was, I'm telling you, it was amazing. And I'm wondering, that's one of my all-time favorite things about autumn, when it finally arrives, is that you can, I'm going to say autumn now. Fall is no longer in my vocabulary, especially when I'm talking to you. I'm just going to say autumn.
I don't care. I don't care. But
no?
When crosstalk, we should definitely do.
I will.
Happy autumn, Gator.
Yeah.
I will make sure to welcome him to autumn. But what is your favorite fall activity or thing?
Cider mills.
I was at the grocery store yesterday on the way home, and I got the cider. They totally hooked me in because they had the donuts and the cider right when you walked in the market.
They're just not as good, though, as the fresh cider donuts.
There's no question. Mm-hmm. No, but
you still have to get it.
Yeah.
I've done it too. I've gotten them at the grocery store as well because it's right there, right when you walk in. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm doing it.
I'm not a huge cider guy, but once in a while, from the Franklin Cider Mill, I'll go because it's close. And the smell of the donuts. A lot of these cider mills have pretty good hot dogs too.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I believe it. They've got good everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jeff Rieger's also not a big cider guy. He wants to trade it for Eichel.
That's right. That's a.
You brought up the cider mill. I thought about this the other day, and I almost put it in my prep because I was thinking about fall and just things that we do. I think the cider mill experience is extremely overrated.
Really? Well, the
does.
experience. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of agree with you. I mean, how many times can you go with your kids? I mean, and go pick. Some of them have pick the apples and stuff like that. Go every day.
I could. If I could, I would.
I love the donuts. I love that I can do every day.
Well, you got the hayride, you got the corn maze, you
everything.
got all of it.
The leaves are changing. It's kind of chilly outside. It's just the experience. Then you go and you pick your pumpkin.
There are cider mills that don't, like you said, John. It's about the experience. Don't get me wrong. The hayride and the corn maze and that kind of stuff
They're
is cool.
separate, though, to a certain
That's a thing
extent.
that's a must every
Yes.
fall. But if you just go and cider and donuts and there's some animals.
Hey, but again, it's the animals. That's the experience, right?
That's all I need.
And trust me, all I need is if it's a red barn, and you've got cider, you've got donuts. I could sit there and I tell you what, hot cider as well. I could sit there all day long.
Me too.
It would just be amazing.
I'd rather watch football.
Well, I was going to just say, hold on.
No crap.
Right.
I would rather watch football too.
I was going to say, you said your favorite thing about fall. It's easy. It's football.
Well, it's
to me, inside fire, cider mills. I mean, they're not even the same page as football. They're not the same.
Yeah, but fall is football starts before autumn does.
I understand that, but
So it's a
fall
multi-season
football is better.
sport. It goes all the way till winter.
Fall football is the best.
Yeah, fall. I agree.
Tailgates.
And I think this Saturday, the tailgate experience has been really good. We've had really good football Saturdays in the state of Michigan, whether you're in East Lansing or Ann Arbor or any of the other schools. The weather has been perfect. It hasn't been too hot. We haven't had any cold yet, but I think this weekend, hopefully the rain holds off. But a nice cool morning to tailgate with, I think this might be the ultimate Saturday for autumn football.
Well, it could be in the early afternoon, too, because the Michigan game's at 3:30, so you don't even have to get there in the morning if you don't want. And the Michigan State game is at night, so there's plenty of time to do it. You can even tailgate in Ann
at 6 in the
Arbor.
morning.
Well, I know, not everybody's like you, Jimmy.
Well, yeah, but there will be lots of people there that will be there at 6 in the morning and experiencing everything that this beautiful autumn Saturday has to offer.
You
How many
and your
times did I say
autumn.
autumn?
You and your autumn.
You guys got me on it.
I know. All right, coming up on the program, like we mentioned, the 2 Grand Slam is 7:25. Wojo Power, hopefully by 9:35. Heather has news next.
Yeah, you guys, 50 Cent may have met his match, and he may no longer hold the award for the worst first pitch ever.
It's unbelievable. Actually, it's not.
It's not, but yet it kind of is.
Yeah, 97-1.
Hey, the biggest game of Week 3 is Monday night matchup between Philly and Dallas. And FanDuel Sportsbook is about to make it even bigger. FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. That means you can end the NFL week right by winning $150 on a simple $5 bet. Here's what you got to do. Is go to FanDuel because it is America's #1 sportsbook. It's easy to use, it's safe and secure, and there's fast payouts. FanDuel is sportsbook made simple, and they're always hooking you up with great offers. Plus, when you win, you're going to get paid in as little as 24 hours. So go ahead and see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Just sign up with promo code Jansen this week before Dallas takes on Philly. You can win $150 on a $5 bet. Remember to use promo code Jansen so they know we sent you. Exclusively on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket. Must be 21 or over and present in Michigan. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Bill Brown Ford. Another wet start this morning. Flooding may still be an issue in some areas, as well as widespread scattered power outages, so some traffic signals may not be working this morning. At this time, there's a jackknife semi 75 northbound at 375, the ramp that leads you to 375 and allows you to continue on to I-75, currently closed, with drivers being forced off at Gratiot Avenue. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Hi, it's Matt Garco here from Bill Brown Ford in Livonia. Our dealership is the fastest way to get your new Ford in 2021. With inventory arriving daily, you can drive away today in your new vehicle at Bill Brown Ford. Visit us online at BillBrownFord.com. Bill Brown Ford, new adventures beginning daily.
Michigan, this is the story of Kaylee, who was unvaccinated.
I got COVID and was hospitalized for a month. I was 39 weeks pregnant. I couldn't breathe at all. I had a blood clot in my lungs. It caused me to go into right-sided heart failure. There was lots of talk about putting me on a ventilator. I thought I was gonna die. I was worried that he was gonna grow up without a mom. You know, being 27 and a mom and a wife and having that all almost taken away from me. It's scary. And if a vaccine can prevent that from happening, why not?
Find your vaccine at michigan.gov/COVID vaccine. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
It's September 2021. I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. With mortgage interest rates the lowest they've been all year, it's your second chance to refinance. Don't miss out. Call Hall Financial today to see if you qualify for our no appraisal 8-day close. Our commitment to speed and client service has earned us nearly 4,000 five-star reviews. Start your refinance today. Call 248-308-5000 or chat with us right now at callhallfirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435. Equal housing lender.
Combining almost 75 years of local business with resources of 550 stores across the U.S., Builders First Source and John's Lumber are experts in windows and door installation. Add value and beauty to your home with trusted brands like Anderson, Jeld-Wen, Therma-Tru, and more. Then have your windows and doors installed properly the first time with John's expert installation team. Find them at their Metro Detroit locations in Clinton Township and Shelby Township. Call 833-GO-JOHNS now. John's is more than lumber.
The Lions VIP tailgate is before every Lions home game by Bullseye Event Group. Start your game day off right. Open bar 3 hours before kickoff. Food Network chef Aaron May and local chef Kate Williams. All you can eat and drink 3 hours before kickoff. The Lions VIP tailgate by Bullseye Event Group. Catch your tickets today at bullseyeeventgroup.com.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome to Parent-Teacher Night. Oh, yes, Miss Garner.
If you have one of those airline credit cards, you're probably not earning double miles on every purchase.
You're right. My card only gets extra miles on some types of purchases.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere.
Wait, but where can we use them?
You can use Capital One Venture Miles on any travel purchase.
Venture gets an A+.
Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
For the ones going above and beyond.
In 5 miles,
For the ones reaching out,
West 7 Mile
helping
Road.
out, and lending a hand. For the ones people count on. You can count on Grainger. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Backed by 24/7 customer support and specialists to help with hard-to-find products. Because you've got everyone's back. We've got yours. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, it's Boomer Esiason. Upgrade to a Dollar Shave Club 6-blade razor for a noticeably smooth shave thanks to their 6 precision-cut stainless steel blades. Find your perfect shave with Dollar Shave Club stores. Yeah, that's Dollar Shave Club in store. So go to the store and buy them. And welcome to the club.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
97.1 The Ticket and the Bet 1270. Your homes for the NFL on Westwood One. The San Francisco 49ers host the Green Bay Packers. Sunday Night Football. Pre-game at 7:30 on the Bet 1270. Detroit.
Tigers were postponed yesterday. They will play that game Monday at Comerica Park against the White Sox. It's a crucial game. I digress. Also, I do want to say that there is Thursday night football this evening. The Carolina Panthers in Houston. And the Panthers are a 8-point favorite. The game opened up at 4.5. Houston starting a rookie quarterback. A lot of injuries on that squad. Carolina's playing good defense. That's coming up tonight. Heather has the news now.
I sure do, you guys. A Taylor High School student is in police custody after allegedly threatening to shoot a security officer. This young man, 15 years old, well, I guess I
shouldn't say man, a young student, they have not identified the student, lives in Inkster and is accused of bringing a loaded gun to school. The responding officers did find a loaded pistol with the serial number filed off in a fanny pack around the student's waist. Thankfully, no other students, staff members were threatened or injured in this incident. A man accused of killing 5 children in a fire back in 2000 has had his life sentence overturned this week. So a new prosecutor said that the investigation and trial were actually marred by misconduct years ago. And this man, Dwan Deering, right now he will remain in custody while an Oakland County prosecutor kind of decides whether or not he should face a second trial. But he's 50 years old. He served 15 years of this life sentence so far. And this prosecutor says that basically there's so much that went wrong with his trial. There's critical evidence that was withheld that could have cast doubt on the case, was not shared with the defense before his trial, and basically he just did not get a fair trial at the time. And it sounds like a lot of people who are working on his case do believe in his innocence as well as he does too. And I know this happens all the time, unfortunately, so I can't imagine spending that many years of my life in jail.
And those are the reasons, like in arguments with friends about why I am for the death penalty, others are against it because they believe that, really, there are mistakes made, so somebody should not lose their life.
There's a lot of mistakes made. Yeah. Yes, for sure. Yeah. We talked about this, I believe. Yeah, it must have been right after the Lions game on Monday. There was this gambler, this bettor, who was really depending on the Lions to beat the Packers on Monday night because he was going to cash in on this huge 16-game parlay win. But he wasn't really sweating as he was watching that game unfold because he did decide against risking it all ahead of the game. According to a tweet from BetMGM, the bettor accepted a pre-tax payout of $133,000 prior to the game.
Good for him, because from what I understand and reading about the story, the bet he made was like one of those free bets you get.
Yes.
So he didn't lose. He didn't actually make $25 of his own money bet.
Yes.
So the opt-out is usually not even available.
They made an exception for him.
Yeah, for him. Yeah, but they also covered their ass.
They did. Yes, they did.
They weren't exactly just being Mr. Benevolent here.
Very true. Yes, they definitely did, because he could have won $736,000 if the Lions would have won. But good for him. I mean, that's a lot of free money.
Yes,
he probably was at halftime thinking, "Oh, maybe."
I know.
But he was probably sitting there going, "I don't care what happens. I got $130,000 in my pocket."
Exactly.
Yes, I do wonder if this person will ever come forward to find out if they even tried to hedge their bet and at least get half. So the worst case scenario was that he'd win $300,000.
I don't know. Maybe eventually they will.
Yeah.
I would just stay quiet and enjoy my $133,000. That's
Coach Harbaugh's done an unbelievable job.
All right, it's time for 50 Cent to move over, because now there is a new worst first pitch of all time, and that is courtesy of Conor McGregor. So McGregor threw out the first pitch before the Cubs game on Tuesday, and you guys, it was absolutely horrendous. It went like, 20 feet to the right of home plate. It was awful. It was so bad. He walked out to the mound wearing a really nice, very tight suit. And this is surprising to me. 50 Cent was awful. To me, it's hard for me when I see an athlete of any sport. I feel like they should be athletic in everything. And you think he would have. I know it's not the case, but in my head, that's how I think.
And I would agree with you. However, there's two explanations in my mind for what happened. John, correct me if I'm wrong, and you probably will. Number one is, he's from England.
He is.
Or from Ireland, I forget exactly which,
He's not from here.
He's not from here. So he's not used to throwing a baseball. I mean, you don't.
But he still should know how to throw.
Yeah, he should. He knows how to throw, but he threw it so wide. And the other explanation is he did it on purpose just to get publicity, knowing his background.
Yeah, that's a strong possibility, but I think that it's simply the suit was too tight.
Well, I did say that during the
throw
commercial
in that
too.
damn thing.
That thing was tight. That suit was very, very tight on him. And unfortunately, I guess for the crowd, the awfulness didn't actually stop there. I don't know if you paid attention long enough, but he later just butchered this rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game during the 7th inning stretch.
What's up, Chicago? The mic is back, and so are the Cubs. Let's go, Chicago Cubs! I'm here with Mateo, here with Kieran. We're going to sing the song. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crackers.
At the next light, turn left.
I don't care if I never get back. So let's root the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For that's 1, 2, 3 strikes you out at the old ball game. Let's go, Chicago!
I was expecting much worse. A guy from a different land, take me out to the ball game. At least the tune, that was much better than I thought.
Most of the tune. I mean, no, he did. It wasn't as awful as it could have been, but it wasn't great. It wasn't great on the ears, really. Yeah, cute. His 3, very cute. You guys, tributes poured in yesterday for Willie Garson, a.k.a. Stan Blatch from Sex and the City after he passed away from cancer at the age of 57 years old. He had reportedly been suffering from pancreatic cancer. I did see this after it happened, and it was everywhere because this was such an iconic show. I mean, and that, it really was. I watched it more after the fact. I watched it in college. I had the whole DVD set. So, like, in my sorority, we just had it playing in the background all the time. I didn't watch it when it was on TV.
It was a very funny show.
It
really was. It was well done. He was a terrific character.
The destination is on your
I
right.
like him more than Mr. Big.
26801 West 7 Mile
I
Road.
agree. I wasn't a huge Mr. Big fan.
Arrived.
But, yes, he's a funny character, very well liked.
I'm a big Kim Cattrall fan.
Oh, a lot of people are, especially a lot of men were, yes.
Oh, absolutely. I liked her better than,
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually agree with you.
And I read they're bringing it back.
I saw that.
And